A woman from Cameroon has been honored for her work fighting human trafficking. Sister Vanaja Jasphine has been leading efforts in the northwestern region of Cameroon to fight trafficking of young people to the Middle East. It's just a small part of a massive global problem. She was honored by U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and the president's daughter Ivanka Trump in Washington. Our correspondent Daniel Ryntjes has more.
And Sister Vanaja Jasphine from Cameroon.
Sister Vanaja Jasphine has been instrumental in rescuing 14 young people trafficked from Cameroon to Kuwait while disrupting the hidden criminal networks behind it. Now she's being honored as a trafficking in persons hero by the US State Department.
The problem is very huge. It is not the small thing. That's what I always say. What we do as a commission is just a drop of water in the ocean. Because the network is really a huge network. It is underground work which is not very visible. And the traffickers, they change their strategies according to the situation.
Sister Jasphine is encouraging her government and other nations to continually adapt their tactics to combat traffickers' efforts to avoid detection.
I stand here as a collective voice. There are so many voices crying out. And like me, there are many voices out to stand for it, to say this is human trafficking is a fundamental human rights violation.
Sister Jasphine is among a small group of activists worldwide putting their lives on the line to fight an underground trade worth billions of dollars.
Human trafficking is a pervasive human rights issue.
President Trump says he'll use the full force and weight of the US government on the issue, and his daughter and advisor, Ivanka Trump, is lending support.
That some 20 million people around the world, including right here in the United States, are trapped in human trafficking situations. Terrible circumstances of exploitation, including so many young girls and boys who are victims of unthinkable tragedy of child sex trafficking.
This year's Trafficking in Persons report includes country-by-country analysis and highlights inadequacies in law enforcement.
The most devastating examples are police officers and those who we rely upon to protect us, that they become complicit through bribery, by actually working in brothels themselves, or obstructing investigations for their own profit.
Secretary of State Tillerson says he hopes the 21st century will be the one that ends human trafficking for good, but acknowledges that we still have a long way to go. Daniel Ryntjes, CGTN, Washington.